When the truth broke in April 2020, the reaction was immediate and brutal. The stock market went into panic mode. Shareholders rushed to sell. Analysts called it China's Enron. Within weeks, top executives resigned or were fired, and several were charged with fraud. The company's market value collapsed from $12 billion to almost nothing. And it's not just the investors who were affected. Employees inside the company were caught in the chaos too. Some unaware of the massive fraud happening above their heads, suddenly facing layoffs, public scrutiny, and legal investigations. Customers, who thought they were buying from a successful, trustworthy brand, unknowingly became part of the story of deceit. The scandal also sparked endless debates online and in financial news circles, with experts asking, how could such an audacious scheme go unnoticed for so long? This moment really shows how far-reaching the effects of corporate fraud can be, touching not just the stock market, but lives and trust across the globe. Today, Luckin Coffee still exists, but the story has changed. After the scandal, the company restructured, settled charges with U.S. regulators, and rebuilt its business. In a surprising comeback, Luckin expanded internationally and even opened its first U.S. locations in New York in mid-2025, marking a new chapter in its growth strategy. Investor.luckincoffee.com+1. That said, Luckin's presence in the U.S. is very different from what it once was as a NASDAQ-listed darling. The company was delisted from the NASDAQ after the accounting fraud was exposed in 2020, and while it has recovered operationally, it is no longer listed on the major U.S. exchange. A sobering reminder that a business can return to the marketplace physically without restoring the same investor trust it once had. For American investors and consumers, the lesson remains clear. A storefront or an app in your city does not erase the history of loss, investigation, and regulatory penalties. Many investors were hurt when the fraud came to light, and the SEC settlement and delisting left permanent marks on trust in cross-border listings and corporate governance. If anything, Luckin's U.S. openings are a reminder that companies can pivot and reopen markets. But history and investor caution stay with them.